In this video, we are going to talk about top 10 safest countries in the world, so before starting this video, please like this video, and subscribe to our channel for the future updates. Here is a list of the top 10 safest countries in the world. Let's start. Number 1. Canada. Canada ranks far higher than its neighbor, the United States, making it a favorite place for Irish expats. The nation saw a startling rise in hate crimes last year, particularly those committed against Asians, and its economy suffered throughout the outbreak. However, because to lower incarceration rates and a drop in the number of guns per capita, its overall score improved from the year prior. Also, there are many beautiful places to visit, like Jasper National Park, one of Canada's wildest locations, offers kaleidoscope views around every corner. As they make their way from Mount Edith Cavell's peaks to Maligny Canyon's caverns, hikers may take in a variety of stunning sights. The park, which is situated on Alberta's eastern border, acts as a guide for travelers in the Northern Hemisphere. Along with Banff and a few other parks, Jasper, which has the distinction of being the largest park in the Canadian Rockies, is a component of the UNESCO World Heritage Site. Number 2. Switzerland. Switzerland was not in the top 10 in 2020, but it now tops the list this year as a result of its low crime rate and high per capita income. Although it did poorly in terms of exporting weapons, ranking among the 10 top exporters of weapons per capita over the past 5 years, it is evidently safe enough in other respects to hold such a high place. Despite its tiny size, Switzerland is home to many wonderful destinations to visit. Switzerland truly has plenty to offer everyone, from stunning alpine peaks to lovely blue lakes and a countryside rich with ancient antiquities. The most famous place is the Matterhorn. One of the most photographed mountains in the world, this enormous pyramid-shaped peak is unquestionably one of the best places to visit in Switzerland. With a height of an astonishing 4,478 meters, thrill-seeking mountain climbers arrive in Switzerland to make an ascent. Why not continue with the cable car if you don't feel quite that motivated? The pinnacle of the mountain and beyond are beautifully seen from the mountain's highest cable car station in the Alps. A visit to the Matterhorn is about as Swiss as it gets. Number 3. Slovenia. Due to extraordinarily low crime rates and a low danger of terrorism, Slovenia was added to the list for the first time in 2020 and was able to remain there this year. Slovenia is a truly tranquil place since it has some of Europe's most stunning castles and lakes. Slovenia is a beautiful nation with a prime location in the center of Europe. The Eastern Alps, the Adriatic Sea, the Balkans, Italy, Croatia, and Hungary all encircle the country, making it reachable from many parts of Europe. Slovenia offers travelers the chance to visit a range of locations, including lively towns, quaint villages, snow-capped mountains, and picturesque beaches. Aim to visit as many of Slovenia's top attractions as your schedule will permit on your next vacation. Number 4. Portugal. Portugal, a favorite destination for Irish tourists, has significantly improved its level of peace recently. The nation was moving out of a financial crisis in 2014, and it was only ranked 18th on the index. It now serves as a shining example of a recovering economy and low crime. It makes sense that it is a hotspot when you factor in the good climate. Portugal remains to be one of the most affordable travel destinations in Europe despite its unending appeal. It has it all: a fascinating history, cutting-edge art, breathtaking views, and amiable, relaxed residents. The biggest airline in the nation, TAP Portugal, upped its stopover program to 5 days, making travel easier. Number 5. Czech Republic. The Czech Republic received a high safety rating due to its low crime rates, modest military budget, and minimal impact from terrorism. In its cities, including the well-known capital Prague, even pickpocketing is not a major issue, making it a great vacation destination. For many tourists seeking an alternative to the typical European tour route, the Czech Republic has emerged as a top vacation spot. It is a popular destination for people who enjoy older architecture, in part because the small landlocked country largely escaped damage during the World Wars and in part because the region has been occupied by numerous different countries over the course of the last millennium, each of which had a different architectural influence. The culture is more genuine, or unaltered by tourist demands, and prices are lower for people who want to locate the greatest deals. The end product is a delightful return to the real Europe of fairy tales. Number 6. Austria. Austria still ranks among the safest nations in the world, but between 2020 and 2021, it saw the second largest decline in peace in Europe, behind Greece. A terrorist assault in Vienna in November 2020 caused it to drop in the rankings, but the government soon reacted by passing new laws that closely monitors those who commit acts of terrorism. Austria continues to receive excellent marks for having a favorable economic climate and strong ties with its neighbors. Austria, which was formerly a huge European empire, still reflects the opulence of its former splendors. Vienna has long been known as a mecca for classical music, art, and pastry. Mozart was born in Salzburg, which also has a large number of stunning structures, alpine resorts, and pure mountain air beckon. Austria serves as a showcase for the beauty of its mountain ranges, valleys, and lakes. Number 7. Iceland. The world's most peaceful nation is once again Iceland, which has held that title since the index's establishment in 2008. With no shared borders, the Nordic country has some of the lowest military budgets and rates of foreign warfare in the world, and its 33 per 100,000 population incarceration rate is the lowest in Europe. Iceland is a country where nature constantly takes center stage, from breathtaking glaciers to geothermal springs and active volcanoes. Views of the sea and adjacent mountains steal the show everywhere you look, even Reykjavik, the country's bustling capital. This kingdom of fire and ice, which has been cut off from the rest of Europe for centuries, has a distinctive literary, musical, and culinary tradition that you'll also find fascinating. Number 8. New Zealand. Given how rarely domestic and foreign war occurs in New Zealand, in comparison to other nations, the shooting in Christchurch in 2019 came as an exceedingly sad shock. Thankfully, during the past few years, it has largely been unaffected by COVID-19. However, the nation's score did slightly decline this year as a result of rising military spending and weapon imports. New Zealand, which consists of the North Island and the South Island as its two main islands, is a fantastic place to visit. The island nation must be seen to be fully appreciated. It is full of amazing vistas, beautiful scenery, and an unrivaled blend of lakes, mountains, and lush greenery. If you enjoy adventure sports in any way, shape, or form, or even if you're simply curious about them, New Zealand should definitely be on your list of travel destinations. Number 9. Denmark. The primary point of contention in Denmark is whether it is preferable to spend the winter months Hygge or spending the summer on the northern coast. According to data, the country stands out for having a well-run government, little corruption, and a fair distribution of wealth. It's noteworthy that it's one of the 29 nations where women are notably happier with their own standards of life than men are. It is today a tranquil modern nation known for its fearsome warriors, the Vikings, where cutting-edge architecture coexists with historic structures. You'll visit charming fishing communities that can trace their roots to the Vikings, so you should try their most well-known fish, the herring, possibly at a smørrebrød. You may visit palaces and castles in Denmark, the country of Hans Christian Andersen, where perhaps some of his fairy stories actually did come true. Number 10. Ireland. This year, Ireland entered the top 10 for the first time, moving up 3 spots to replace Singapore. Similar to Spain, Italy, and Germany, the IEP highlights violent anti-lockdown demonstrations as a mark against Ireland. However, it has improved economically and has comparatively low crime rates, which has raised its score. Ireland is a holiday destination that lives up to its almost legendary reputation because to its vibrant Celtic culture and breathtakingly beautiful and diverse landscapes. The scenery is absolutely breathtaking, the people are genuinely kind, and the Emerald Isle is truly that green. Ireland still has stretches of roads and trails where travelers might feel as though they have the island to themselves despite its tiny size, busy cities, and spreading suburbs. Of the UK. One need only enter a local bar to feel at home for those looking for a more social travel experience. Ireland enchants every visitor, whether they choose to spend the night in an old castle, go cycling along a coastal headland, or study Celtic artifacts at a top-notch museum. Ireland is divided politically between the Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland, which is a member of the United Kingdom. That's it for today. We hope you found our video interesting. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with others. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell, so you don't miss any of our new uploads. In the end, thanks for watching, and see you next time.